What if I told you that personality development has nothing to do with being loud, confident, or dominant? In fact, some of the most psychologically developed people don't look impressive at first glance, but they think differently. They respond differently. And today I'm going to show you 5 psychological signs that prove your personality is truly developing, even if no one ever told you. Stay till the end, because sign number 5 is the one most people completely misunderstand. First, sign number 1, you respond instead of react. Early in life, most of us react. Someone criticizes us, we snap back. Someone ignores us, we overthink for hours. But personality development begins the moment you learn to pause. Psychology calls this emotional regulation. Instead of letting emotions control your behavior, you observe them first. You don't deny your anger. You don't suppress your frustration. You simply don't let it hijack your actions. A developed personality understands this simple truth. Not every emotion deserves a reaction. If you've noticed that you stay calmer in situations that once triggered you, that's growth. Sign number 2, you're comfortable being disliked. This one is uncomfortable, but powerful. As your personality develops, you slowly stop chasing universal approval. You realize something psychologists emphasize a lot. Being liked by everyone is impossible and unhealthy. You start choosing values over validation, boundaries over people-pleasing, self-respect over constant reassurance. This doesn't mean you become rude or cold. It means you accept that disagreement is a natural part of human interaction. A strong personality can tolerate discomfort, including the discomfort of being misunderstood. If you no longer panic when someone doesn't like you, congratulations, that's maturity. Next up, sign number 3, you take responsibility without self-hatred. Here's the difference between growth and emotional damage. An undeveloped personality avoids responsibility. Or worse, takes responsibility and destroys itself with guilt. A developed personality does something different. You admit mistakes without attacking your identity. You don't say, I failed, so I'm a failure. You say, I failed, so I learned. This is called a growth-oriented self-concept in psychology. You separate behavior from self-worth. And once you do that, improvement becomes possible because shame no longer blocks progress. If you've learned to say I was wrong, without losing self-respect, that's real development. Moving on to sign number 4, you no longer need to prove yourself. This is a quiet but massive shift. Earlier in life, we try to prove our intelligence, success, strength, or confidence. We talk more, we explain more, we defend more. But as personality develops, something interesting happens. You start letting actions speak. You stop competing in rooms where you don't belong. You stop explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. Psychology links this to internal validation. Your sense of worth comes from within, not from external applause. You still grow, you still improve, but you're no longer desperate to be seen doing it. When silence becomes comfortable, personality development is already happening. Finally, we've reached sign number 5. You outgrow people without hating them. This is the sign most people misunderstand. Growth doesn't always mean confrontation. Sometimes it means distance. As your personality evolves, certain relationships stop fitting. Different values, different priorities, different emotional levels. But instead of anger, you feel acceptance. You don't need to villainize people from your past. You don't need dramatic endings. Psychology calls this emotional differentiation, the ability to separate personal growth from resentment. You can appreciate what someone once meant to you and still choose not to walk with them anymore. If you've learned to let go without bitterness, that's advanced emotional maturity. So, what does this all mean? Personality development isn't loud. It doesn't announce itself on social media. And it doesn't always feel empowering in the moment. Sometimes it feels lonely. Sometimes it feels boring. Sometimes it feels like you're losing your old self. But in reality, you're refining it. If you saw yourself in even 2 of these signs, you're on the right path. And if you saw yourself in all 5, you're not becoming someone else. You're becoming yourself, but stronger, calmer, and more aware. If this video helped you understand your growth, stay connected, because psychology gets even more interesting from here. Thanks for watching.